Well, let's move to the AFC. Who do you got?
All right. I'll go with my 1 through 7 again, all right? Chiefs, number 1 seed. Bills, number 2 seed. Ravens, number 3 seed. And Titans taking the South, number 4 seed. I got the Broncos, the wild card spot. Then the Bengals and the Chargers. Those are my 7 teams.
Wow, so you got 3 coming out of
the West. Poor Derek
AFC
Carr.
West.
No play for Derek Carr.
Okay. I can see that. And who's going to the championship games?
Well, I think the Bills, Ravens, and Broncos take care of business in the first round. And then we got a Broncos-Chiefs second round classic. Broncos are going to take that on the road. And then the Bills are going to play the Ravens. Another great matchup. Bills are going to take that. And then, like I said last month, Broncos over Bills. Broncos ride in the 5 seed all the way to the Super Bowl. Going to take them some time to get acquainted. Chiefs get the division. Broncos come back and ride it up there. And Russell Wilson gets to go back to the place where he threw his most famous pass in Arizona. Thank you for reminding me that.
So you got Rams and the Broncos doing this thing this year.
As of right now.
I like that. I highly disagree with a lot of those, but let me tell you mine. I got the Bills coming out of the East. I still got the Chiefs making it out of the West. Tennessee out of the South, and then I'll give it to the Ravens in the North. And I think I got Bills and, Cincinnati making the playoffs for sure. Chargers making the playoffs for sure. And then my last wild card team to squeeze in, I think I'm going to have to go with Denver. Russ got some weapons this year, and he hasn't been in a system where they just want him to, take control. And he's older, wiser, aging like fine wine. So this year, I think he's going to do his thing. But unfortunately, he might meet like the Chiefs and, get out of the first round and come back stronger next year for sure. But I got the Bills, making it to the championship game for sure. The Bills and the Chiefs back again. And then the Bills making it this time. I think it's the revenge game for the Bills. I think the Chiefs are going to be better than last year. I know they don't have Tyreek Hill, but they got a lot other over average players at the wide receiver position. Marcus Valdes-Scantling, Juju Smith. Those two are individually not better than Tyreek Hill, but 2 of them might bring you more than one Tyreek Hill, if you get what I'm saying.
And like we talked about with the line, if they're able to solidify the offensive line and give Mahomes 3, 5, 7 seconds on a consistent basis, that's better than Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill is a deep threat, but Mahomes is a deep threat. Mahomes himself is a deep threat because he's got that ridiculous arm. So I do think they're going to be awesome, but I don't know, man. At some point that reign of dominance has to end. I don't think they're going to make another Super Bowl right now. I think Mahomes eventually makes it back, but man, other teams are coming.
Yeah, I get it. And like I said, Chargers, you got the Chargers definitely making it, Broncos making it. And, teams that also I think are going to miss it. Top 3 teams that are, that were in the playoffs last year that I don't think are going to make it this year. And then also 3 teams that, didn't make it last year that you think could possibly make it as well.
So I guess I have the Raiders. Raiders made it, right? I'm flipping them out with the Broncos. I'm putting the Chargers in because they got a nasty defense. Some young pieces there. Herbert, I mean, he's got a great arm. Great numbers, but maybe he's going to be Phillip Rivers, where he loses a lot of close games. That's something that we no bias at all. It's just, that is what it is. I love watching him play, but
I think that kid is going to be top 5 this year.
Possible.
He has insane weapons. His offense is just, Cali Bay. They're going to be great.
Did the Ravens make it last year?
The Ravens missed it last year.
Yeah. I'm picking them. And I know how much you love the Steelers. And the Steelers are, they're always competitive, like we know with Mike Tomlin. But I think, they got they got some great pieces, but I'm not picking them to make it this year. And yeah, I mean, the Patriots are always a threat. I'm just trying to think. The Raiders, like I mentioned earlier, I think they'll be close. I think that division is going to be real tight.
Yeah.
I just think that as good as Carr is, he's somewhere in the 10 to 15 range of quarterback. It's just not quite where
Absolutely.
where he needs to be.
I agree with you with the Patriots one. I think the Patriots are going to take a little bit of a step back this year. They're not going to make the playoffs. I also do think the Raiders, I live here in Vegas and I'm tired of hearing about them. They're not going to make it, so I can be a little bit happy talking smack to my clients I work. And also the Steelers, not having that solid quarterback. I mean, we know Mike Tomlin. I love Mike Tomlin, not the Steelers, but I love Mike Tomlin because he's never had a losing season. He always make it, happen, whether he has a great quarterback or not. No Big Ben, which, should have been dead 4 years ago. And now, with these young guys, I think, they're going to take a little bit of a step back and they might go,
9-8.
They're
8 and 9.
9 and 8. I could see that, something like that,
Yeah.
but still, barely, missing the playoffs.
And they got Harris, that running back, had a great year, and he's primed for a huge season.
Yeah, Najee Harris is amazing. Najee Harris has been great since
this
college.
is a running back's prime, right? Like years like 1, 2, 3, 4 before they get all those hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Chris Johnson, and they start early. I think he's going to have but you listen, man, like running backs were more dominant and more important for a team winning in the 80s, 90s, early thousands. Now it's a quarterback driven league.
It is a quarterback.
Like look at Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, I mean, even him, it's like he can get that team. He can help grind out wins. But if a quarterback don't play well, no playoff wins.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, same thing. So,
Absolutely. Yeah, but Denver making it for sure. Denver gonna be the Ravens.
It might be an adjustment period. There might be an adjustment period with Denver.
Lamar is also coming back for the Ravens. Denver. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Because that team, they had a lot of hurt running backs, a lot of hurt cornerbacks as well, too. So those two teams are definitely going to come back. Well, we'll just think about it this way. Drew Lock and other quarterbacks that played for Denver last year that I don't even remember off the top of my head, they were, how many games? 3-4 games behind. So if you have a guy like Wilson, him alone just adds 5 wins to the team, So those two teams definitely are going to head back to the playoff. But yeah, other than that, I honestly think this year the winner is still coming from AFC.
You go
allied NFC.
So you're picking Cardinals over the Bills? You're picking?
We didn't go there yet. I told you.
Who are you picking to win the Super Bowl? Tell me.
So this year, well, before I answer this, I'm gonna just even answer my next, question for you as well, which is, MVP candidates, top 3. I'm just going to tell you the winner. I'm going with Josh Allen. I've been saying this for 2 years now, that this is going to be his year, and this is going to be his year. So I'm going with the Bills winning it, and Josh Allen Super Bowl MVP and regular season MVP as well.